and then you turn it over onto your milk carton, and it depends where you put it on how high you want it. If I want it real deep as I can get it, then I'm going to put it way up the top here. But if you have that pencil on the inside, and then you pencil over it,
it transfers.
It transfers. See my transfer?
And you don't have to buy special supplies for that.
You make your own.
Okay.
Okay, now I've got like my elephant on here, and all you do is just cut it away. And a lot of times if you use your printing for your straight line, see how I've just used my printing for my straight line, and just cut it away. Sharp scissors.
Now, this is a time when Mom and Dad help a little bit with the project.
And you just want to get away all the excess. Now on this particular one, you're going to cover the main part of it first. And then we're going to go back and put the elephant on. And see, just cut it away.
And you're just using regular scissors with this. There is a technique for cutting that Heidi was showing some of our students.
If you put your item to the back of your scissors and move your item into the scissor.
You don't move your scissors, you move the item you're cutting. This is particularly of interest when you're using it on fabric. A lot of people want to go chop, 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 chop around fabric, and that doesn't work. You can't get a really good edge. And also, don't cut out here on the scissors, but clear in there on the scissors.
Okay, I'm not going to cut that all out all the way, but then what you do when you have that all cut out is you take and put your school glue or your zoo glue, and you squeegee it on. So if you pour a little bit of it on, I need to open that. You pour a little bit of it on, and you're going to squeegee it on like that. See how I get a nice thin layer? And then you would lay your felt into it, and then just trim it. And then when you came around to the front, I would trim it right here, because then I've cut out an elephant here just to glue over the top.
Okay, that's all there is to it.
Let me show you real quick the snowman. And he's just like this, and then I spray painted him. And I cut him down wherever I wanted, him to be the size to be, and I paper punched my sides and tied little yarn into it, and I spray painted the whole thing before I decorated it.
Okay, now his face, his eyes, and nose, and his head.
And eyes, you can do a little paper punch. The paper punch the little eyes out of felt, or you can use the little wiggly eyes.
Okay, and of course, all of these things that Heidi is showing you complete the page showing here the colored pictures. The other side showing the exact patterns that you see there are all in the book. It's called Crafts for Kids, and this is Heidi's book, and it's book number 2. And you'll find our book, Crafts for Kids, book number 2, and school glue available at craft stores in your area. Thank you, Heidi, very much for joining us, and thank you for joining us on Creative Living with Crafts. Be sure to tune in next week.
We hope you enjoyed our Creative Living program. For more information, write to the address on the screen. To order a free catalog, call 1-800-825-3363. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure and tune in next week for more of Aline's Creative Living with Crafts.
Down the Mississippi with Conway Twitty, Friday at 9 Eastern on CNN. Utah's non-game wildlife. Over 500 species. They're pretty nice to have around, don't you think? Wonder what would happen if they ran out of money. Wonder what would happen if somebody pulled the plug on them. You can help. Contribute $20 or more to the Non-Game Wildlife Fund and get this set of wildlife prints free. Send your check today. thank you.